Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Strange Antiquities. Part 8, if I'm not completely mistaken, and Jupiter is fast asleep, and we're just about to close for the day. Let's see how the story progresses. End of day 8. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. Ooh, it looks like we're halfway through already, which... I hope it just continues. Oh, we need to draw again. What are we drawing today? Oh, a window? Or a lock or a key? Like a keyhole? Could be many things. A door? Right. Again, I like that the riddles are not really giving us all that much, but that's half the fun of it, isn't it? So let's see. I suspect we won't find this here. Potentially here? Is there any room shaped in this form? We still have this hint here. Mars and winter rising in summer. Don't think so. Nothing particularly stands out, so maybe we need to look at our newest map. Just have a look if there's anything here that comes close to it. It does kind of look like it, doesn't it? So it's a gravestone. Before we click on it, I just want to make sure that there is no other one that has this shape. Well... this one has this outer detailing is slightly different. Oh, but it could also be that one. Oh, that one is missing that little corner here, isn't it? So I do think... well, that's one of the two. Oh, and this... you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. I must have taken a wrong turning. This isn't where I meant to come. Ooh. We're climbing up. So maybe it is that one. I think they're so close to each other, but let's try it. Oh, okay. I thought that wasn't with the... anyway. I squeeze through a partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. Oh, a new pendant. Looks very interesting. Let's have a look what we have. A brown shard of some kind. Black gemstone, orange and another black one. And bronze. Touch leathery. I see. Smooth. Hard but smooth. Okay. Any scent? Nothing to remark. And any perception? Nothing to remark. Alright, let's... we will put you here. And I want to have a quick look into our gemstone book. Oh no. What was it? Orange? This is amber. No, this was more orange. Orange and dark. Could be obsidian, Sotradic. Black volcanic glass. Stone of fire and fury. Pale yellow. This wasn't really pale yellow though. More like this. Interesting. I mean, amber is the closest one. Yellow or orange, sometimes containing impurities. The sunstone. Fire and light. Heat and life. So, Dionic of the day and Dradic of the earth, right? It was Dradicify. Yeah, of the earth. Interesting. Anyhow, oh! Where did Little Jupiter go? I think that's the first time he disappeared on us, isn't it? Strange. Oh, this is on curses, yeah. Let's keep it a bit more tidy. Well, I guess he had other plans for today. Let's turn this back to the clock and see who the first visitor is. Constance Bader. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. I will need a talon. Amphisian talon. I mean, this is a talon, but it's a hunter spoon. Okay, let's see if we can help you. Amphisian talon. The League of the Amphisian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient, nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against the cheekbone, to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. An initiate of the League of the Amphisian Heart. Oh, doesn't this look like 2 fingernails? I might be wrong. I mean, it could be anything pointy, really, but because it's rounded, right? I think it looks like fingernails, like really hard pressed into the cheekbone. In blood. I'm gonna have a quick look around just to see. Is there anything else that we haven't identified that has anything pointy that could serve as something like this? It's the Oxford Spire. Maybe this one. I have nothing to remark. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant. Withered flesh, grim. No. This is... Oh, Spirit Eye question mark. So we're not sure. But this is not... This would leave different marks on the face. I don't really have anything different. I think it might be this. I feel uneasy. Hard and worryingly sharp. I mean, if it says worryingly sharp, then I wonder if you would really need to press it into the flesh in the first place. You know what I mean? Because then it wouldn't just leave a mark, it would probably go like properly in, and you could like seriously injure yourself and hurt yourself. But at the same time, having said that, this is the only thing I could think of that could leave these kind of markings. I'm gonna try it. Oh. Shape of the nail tips match the scarring on the cheek of the person in the sketch. Morgan's Folly. A folly symbol can be revealed to introduce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precautions should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. Interesting. Alright, so this was an Amphisian talon. Oh no. Talon. Alright. Very interesting. Simone, the librarian. Oh, where's Jupiter today? I always look forward to coming in to say hello to him. Me too. I've been working my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. I keep coming back to this series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? Well, you've got to show me first. Oh. The, the second one almost looks a little bit like from the, Tenebrian cloak. I mean, this reminds me again of this very first sketch, right, with the Thaumic fields. But have we seen this anywhere before? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Okay, let's put it here with the other hint that we haven't solved yet. Bonnie, I hope you're not too mad. I've come back for that Corvin's Might, and I'm not taking no for an answer this time. Want a Corvin's Might? Either you give it to me, or you never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Karlgarth. This stupid... I swear too much, but... Leave Jupiter out of this. It's not his fault. Anyway, Corvin's Might. Corvin's Might, sometimes called an Eagle's Gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior Queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. These objects bear homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. Could be anything. So Wixic. This... Oh, no, there we have it. Wixic of the body. Okay. I mean, those circles, we don't really have that anywhere anyway. Wixic. Oh, we could look at gemstones. Wixic. Maybe there's something. Oh, so to pass. Pale yellow. Stone of Strength. It's the only thing really to go by, right? Do we have anything with like a pale yellow stone? Let's have a look. I don't think this for me is not pale yellow. If it is, then I'm gonna call it now. Not my fault for not selecting it. Let's see. It's really difficult, honestly. This was just the cups. Of course, iron gold, pale yellowy orange gemstone, and an orange one. What's turquoise? What's that one? Blue. Stone of water. Doesn't really make any sense, right? Eagle's gift. What is an eagle's gift? Something like a talon, right? Wixic. Oh, the bloodstone is also Wixic. Maybe it's this one then. You know, the talon of the eagle, and then huge black gemstone streaked with red iron. Nothing to remark on it. I think this might be it. So how... Say something, right? I think that might be it. I don't know. So either you give it to me or you never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Karlgarth. God. Put it on this on the desk. It's behind Karlgarth. There's woods here. Karlgarth. Does it say this anywhere here? Karlgarth's hall is 25, and this is the woods behind it, right? That's close enough, says a voice from the shadows. Give me the Corvin's Might, and I'll return your cat. I peer into the gloom, but I can't see anyone amongst the trees. I hesitate. I should give her what she wants, but then again, I am a thaumaturge. I don't always have to do what people want. Perhaps there is a better way to find out where Jupiter is. Diverging hook? Ooh, it's giving me an alternative. Let's see. I really don't want to give her this thing. So, oh, by the way, let me... I think I've put it on here, right? Yeah, I did. I think this is a Corvus Might. I'm fairly certain. Because again, the Talon, the Wixic Stone, this is the only hints. I can't really see anything else. Diverging hook. Diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all. But it's all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. Single gemstone from each of the 3. Okay. So, this one has 4, this one has 3. And the thaumic branches... So, it means 1 celestial, 1 diurnal, and 1 individual, right? So, this one is... color. Pinkish, orange, and black. Orange is diurnic. Oh, sorry. And diurnic, which is, yeah, diurnal. Pink or off-white is Selenic. Oh, but black is Stradic. And Selenic and Dradic are both celestial, so that wouldn't be it. So... let's look at this one then. So again, diurnic could be this one. Then we have the aquamarine, which is Dradic, which is fine. And Wixic. So diurnic, Dradic, Wixic. So it could be this one. Diverging hook. Diverging hook. The item has a gemstone from each of the thaumic branches. Ember from the journal, aquamarine from the celestial, topaz from the individual. Nice. Oh. I focus my attention on the diverging hook, searching the woman's mind hurriedly for any thought relating to Jupiter. It doesn't take long for her to realize that something is wrong. She steps out from the shadows with an enraged look on her face and lunges at me, causing me to slice wildly with the diverging hook. Her feelings of anger flow through the hook into me and scatter. She stumbles forwards, confused now, and I try again, this time latching onto a swirling image of Jupiter's face, and I cut once more. I learn instantly that Jupiter is safely stowed aboard the Merry Belle, and I back away uncertainly, feeling a complex mixture of anger and pity at the now placid woman in front of me. Okay, first, this is the diverging hook, in case we need it again. And now, what was it? The Merry Belle? Something. Merry Belle. The Merry Belle 23. The Merry Belle is an old paddle steamer that hasn't been in working condition for many years. There is nobody aboard, or nobody that I can see at least, so I climb over the railing and start peering through grimy windows. As I approach the far side of the boat, I hear desperate crying coming from behind a windowless door. I try the handle and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes. Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest and he rubs my chin with the back of his head. purring with delight. Ah, catnipped, not forgotten. Rescue Jupiter. The best achievement so far. Welcome back, little buddy. That silly old cow, right? Anyhow, time to do some business. Wyatt Collings. I don't think we've had the pleasure. I think I've been cursed. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the guilty ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first page, I have been having terrible nightmares, and they are getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. Alright. Curses. Terrible nightmares. We have a book on curses. Characters by necrosis of the flesh? No. Burning blood? No. Poison of the mind? Increasingly vivid nightmares. Waking hallucination? No, I think it is. Yeah, it is Noctic Sight. So, what can we do? Oh, but first of all, this one was done, so I'll park it in here. No, not this one. Not this one either. Too many books. Sorry. We could look for either nightmares or Noctic Sight. I'm not quite sure. Thorns. M-N. Nightmare. Noctic Sight. Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hop's Fear and Noctic Sight. Moonstone Guardian. And I think we had that one right. I'm pretty sure. This was the Passenger. Disgrace. Oh. Maybe imagining it. Stone Guardian. Various remnants and Shadowhold. Huh. Stone, sleep vessel. Maybe we haven't gotten it. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Six points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the thick stomach disciplines. They help to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. No, that's not it. Yeah, maybe this is. Maybe there's more on under Hop's Fear. No, it just goes to the same one. Tends to take the form of a comforting guardian. Comforting? Maybe a cat? And we just had Jupiter. And this stone, right? Stone of Protection and Enveloping Night. Enveloping Night? I'm probably pronouncing this one horribly again. I'm gonna try this. Because Moonstone. This is a Moonstone. So this could be a Moonstone Guardian because it's in there. The item features a Moonstone. A cat could be considered a comforting guardian. Ascus. An Ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an Ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Interesting. Okay, so we discovered Unbound, Lift a Curse. Okay, nice. 2 achievements in one go. Moonstone Guardian. Sweet. And Verona, what can I do for you today? There's not much that can unsettle me these days, but I found something at Calgath Hall that I'd rather I hadn't. In the cellar where they found those 2 poor girls, I came across a bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Seems there is a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. Okay. Protects against insanity in all its forms. These items, like the mind, are not well understood. Protects against insanity. Well. Insanity, anchor between body and mind, could be. Could be. Calming stone of peace and safety, yeah, could be as well. Stone of water. I think this, so a purple stone, an iolite, that could be one. Anchor between body and mind, Mentic. So one of the blue ones, 4th eye, stone of sight, stone of protection, yeah. Sextrum. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There isn't an awful lot that we have not. Protects against insanity. Items like the mind itself are not well understood. This was something to do with temperature. Boxes, not sure if they suspect, nothing to remark. Would think that there should be something at least, right? If I check the item. Unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. No. Headaches. I've been getting headaches. Is there anything under headaches, maybe? Let's just see. No. Fortunately not. But this, we all have this. This, I don't think down here is any of the ones that we're looking for. Nothing to remark. It's like an eye following around. Cornered smooth, intricate detailing, iron, green mold. A lessened blue glass. Sense of touch. Surprisingly warm. Cornered smooth. Nothing else. Nothing to remark on this one. The blue stone. What was the blue stone exactly for again? An anchor between body and mind. It's of the word sextrum. So I wonder if there's like something with a 6 basically in there, right? And if you look here, you know, you have the 3 lines that go out and you have the 3 lines in the middle. I don't know, and the stone. How are we looking on our insanity meter? You know what, I'm just gonna try it. No, that's not it. That wasn't the item I'm looking for. I should slow down and think this through more carefully. Okay, so we know this is not it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing to remark. We have orange, green, and black. Orange, green, and black. Green, a 4th eye, stone of sight, going in the catacombs. Black, stone of fire and fury. What was it? Orange, stone of strength. Could be. Could also be this one, right? That was pink, black, and orange. Be this one as well. I think it's one of those 2. I feel I'm trying this one. No, also not. Oh boy. This is not going great. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Spirit. Oh, what was this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this was wisdom. And what was the other symbol? No. Please, 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 please. Insanity. So protection against insanity. I think this may be it. So otherwise we would have been in the red again. This item features symbols of protection surrounding a symbol of insanity, hinting at its protective properties. Okay. Fortunins. Fortunins can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Interesting. Sextum. Let's give this the yellow color so we know that we got it good. And out. Wonderful. That brings us to the end of the day. And I think for today I'm going to carry on and I'm going to make this into a slightly longer episode again. I hope you don't mind. Let's end the day and see. End of day 9. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Oh, so fight erupted. Got it. What are we painting now? House fronting. Oh, that looks like a cross. The church. A grave. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Below a moon that does not shine, so maybe there's like a circle or something. There's no mark, so nothing is on the graveyard. I'm suspecting this is a grave. In the dark, but not alone, of course, because you're in the ground, but there's other graves around you, and my neighbor bears a cross of stone. This. Oh, it started to rain again. Just checking. You're still here. Yes, you're cool. Anyway, let's check the graveyard then. And let's have a look. below a moon that does not shine. Could be this one, because this one is a moon and it doesn't shine. And there's a cross next to him. There's a cross of stone. There's also one here, but no moon. There's a cross here, but no moon. Cross here, no moon. There's also a cross here, but it's a cross on the actual sarcophagus and not... This is a cross of stone. So it might be this one. Oh, it is not. I must have taken a wrong turn. And here I thought my logic was sound. Clearly it was not. Oh, maybe it is... Because it says a moon that does not shine. Because you know you have the different stages, right? And which one is it? Like the new moon or whatever? I always forget. There's one moon that doesn't... Oh! Maybe this one? Oh, there's so many goddamn moons here. God damn it. Anyway. This is a decreasing moon. This is an... I think this is supposed to be an increasing one. And again, there's no neighbor with a cross here. Although you could argue, it doesn't say left or right. So that you could argue that the neighbor to the right, or the next closest one, is also a stone of cross. But it's not really a neighbor in that sense. So I think... As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been, and fewer have returned from. Not even Pelions can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot. And stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Vapors produce spirit of Wandering Shroud. Let's look. I think, I'm sure Wandering Shroud, there was something that we had. Let's see, Wandering Shroud should be fairly far in the back. Wandering Shroud, okay, it could be a shield charm or a spirit vault. A spirit vault, also known as a fetid chamber, is a receptacle used to store a Wandering Shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur, hence the nickname. They are not considered dangerous and shards tend to be benign, but on occasion they do not take kindly to being restrained. A faint vibration of the receptacle can be felt when a shroud is held within. So that was this spirit vault. Ah, shame that there's no easy back button. Quickly clicking through it because I wanted to just have a look at the other one. What's the spirit on the shield charm? Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge but can have some small effect. Will not abide. Okay. Yeah, so this is not it. So it's definitely, what was it called, like the spirit vessel, right? Spirit vault, that is it. Spirit vault. Receptacle used to store a Wandering Shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur. Well, sulfur has a very particular smell. A faint vibration can be felt when the shroud is held within. Didn't we have... Was this the one thing that was smelling? It hadn't smelled like a rotten egg. That is like sulfur, right? I'm gonna try this. Spirit vault. Oh! I try to breathe in the vapors from the Wandering Shroud, but to my horror, I realize that the spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fills my lungs and I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a wandering shroud. Okay, so our deduction was correct, so this is a spirit ward. Okay, good. Spirit ward. Nice. I love that the majority of the puzzles and riddles are somewhat centered in logic, but you really have to pay attention. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyhow, how about it, Jupiter? Should we let the first person in, since it's raining cats and dogs? No pun intended. Catherine, hello. I have traveled a long way, searching for an eye of the forest. Well, there's an eye. I have read stories of the Dreyer of old, who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring on the wind. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it? An eye of Cernunnos. Didn't we... Oh no, we had the voice of Cernunnos. And now it is the eye of Cernunnos? Okay. Nope, so I clicked on the wrong one. Eye of Cernunnos. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is alleged that Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Cernunnos are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Okay, so there's trees on the picture. I do have one artifact that is a tree. And it has the crescent moon on there, which we know is a symbol of Cernunnos, right? I don't quite know. Is that... Wait, let me just have a look in the... Not in this one. A symbol that looks like a letter almost. A box with an X. Not necessarily here. Deception? No. It's not this one. No, it's all around, and then it's like four lines, or like 3 lines in the middle. So 1, 2, and then the 1 in the middle. So this is a proper box. This is a box with a dot. Arsenic, no. Weather, no, would also not make an awful lot of sense, right? Oh, a witch sign. I'm gonna try it. It could also be this, by the way. Because this also looks like it. I think Cernunnos, right? If we go back to the voice of Cernunnos. You know, that was the crescent shape. Let's give it a go. No, it's not this one. Alright, then it's probably this. Yeah, there you go. Using the index in the book, I can find a sketch of Cernunnos holding an item that looks very similar to this one. The jade gemstone, a stone of nature, hints at the connection to the natural world. Okay. I think it's alright. We can get it wrong on occasion, as long as it doesn't happen too much. I don't want to get into the realm where we do have to do the dice game again. Zephyrim. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone, and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. Interesting. Sorry, let's go back. This was the Eye of Cernunnos, right? Eye. Cernunnos. Oh, probably misspelled that slightly, but that's okay. Mr. Schaefer, you have a letter for us? I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. I hope so too. Okay. What do we have here? If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regards, Mrs. R. Bream. The only detached house on Ruskin. Well, let's have a look then. On Ruskin. I'm guessing Ruskin refers to the road. We have Pine Road, Freeman Mill, Princess Street, Hollow Lane, Ruskin Street. The only detached one would be this. I am greeted by a tired-looking, middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single, small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first, I think it's the house creaking in the wind. Soft, murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening, too quiet to make any sense of. Okay, too quiet. Do we need to amplify it with like a hearing charm? I look for voices. Oh, come on. We don't have that. Maybe N for noise? No. Night of Thorns, joy, fear, feeling? No. Hearing. Well, hearing charm. Well, generally used by the Heart of Hearing. The Eye Curiosity can be a job out, no. And of course they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop in private conversations. I mean... Be quiet. Let's try it. With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer, and my heart beats faster as I hear what they are saying. They are discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull. Its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Interesting. Okay. What do we get here? Bronze and a green gemstone in the shape of a crescent moon, and this looks like a face, like a sleeping face. Raised detailing, smooth, smooth. Nothing to remark on scent, and nothing to remark on inner perception. My friend, I'm gonna put you up there, and this is done, so we can put it to the side. Good. We guessed correctly on this occasion. Mr. Pierce. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where a shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. Never a bad choice. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. Shimmer. Alright, let's have a look if we can help you, Mr. Pierce. With a shimmer. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of the unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Southerfell of 1356. Okay. So, the Knight of Thorns wore a shimmer on his chestplate. So is this it, basically? What we see here? This kind of centerpiece? Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. Because if it is... Oof, I mean, this looks round. Like something round on the side. Oh. It's pointy. Oh no. No. No, not really. They induce calm rage. Calm rage. Did we have that in our gemstone book, maybe? Fury, so that could be... So that could be a hint towards... You know, rage, fury, that's pretty much the same, right? But then... Black volcanic glass... Black stride... Oh, okay, so this has stripes, basically. Stone of Strength? Could be with... Oh, wait. Could it be this? No. Really? Not a pale yellow, so it would be more of an orange, which was, I think, the first one, right? Fire and light, heat and life. No, I don't think it's this. I think it's this. What else do we have here? A hand symbol. I was really hoping that this design, you know... I immediately thought of this one because of the little rounded outer linings. I could see this. But it's not really matching with it, so I don't think it's that. Don't think it's that. But then I have been wrong before, several times. So what do I know? Rage-inducing. Containment. Induce rage. Son of water. Calming. Son of nature. So definitely not purple. Anchor between body and mind. Stone of sight. Fire and fury. So that's the only thing I can think of that works here. Fire and fury. What else does it say again? The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate. You know this there? There's those little dots there right in this. You have one right in the center, then one underneath, and one to the upper left, one to the upper right. So what could fit? This is so many of those, right? Because it's 6. And this really only has 3. That's why I thought this one over here could be pinkish gold orange. Nothing to remark. Nothing. Orange, black, pinkish. And this one is also striped, so no, I don't think it's that one. I just don't... Oh, sorry. I don't think it is this one. Green organic material. Wood. I'm always also looking behind this door here that we still haven't been able to unlock, but I don't think there's anything that would fit here either. Everything else here has basically been already identified. Maybe I should also move this a little bit to reflect that. So this is unidentified, this is unidentified, and I think everything else is... Oh no, and this not. Okay. Okay, so all of this is identified. It gives us just a bit more space. Shimmer. This is something else entirely. Cool. Nothing to remark. The blue gemstone. What was the blue gemstone? Sorry, I wish I could just remember everything. An anchor between body and mind. Stay one step ahead. Stone. Earth and nature. Eye. Fourth eye is stone of sight. I mean... This is more this though, right? This was... Where would the pointy bits go? There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, no, I don't think so. It was literally then just those left, and of course those chains over here as well. Really tricky. Nothing to remark. Cool and smooth, intricate detailing. It's a shame that there's nothing really that would instigate. I really thought the shape would be the hint, but it doesn't really help all that much right now. Maybe I'm getting too hung up with the black stone because it's fire and fury. Because it just says it induces calm rage. But it says here, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. And then you have this design. One step ahead. I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think we will probably have to encounter... We may have to encounter that silly game again. I have a strong sense of being watched. No. Okay. Nothing. 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 And this is again more nature. I was hoping that sense, you know, by checking this sensation portion, that would give us an indicator, but clearly not. So he has just nothing to remark on any of them. So, we'll have to try. Um, yeah, I don't know. Fourth Eye, Stone of Sight. I'm gonna try this one. I don't think I'm gonna learn anything else, so... Come on. Okay. This pendant would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. To pass on obsidian gemstones hint at calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight, or staying one step ahead. Okay. Barbelia. The meaning of the unusual markings on a barbelia is not clear. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. Okay, interesting. Alright, this was the... what was it? A shimmer. Man. Making me guess over here. Freddy Lamb. I work at the steel mill in Caswick, and I don't think there's one of us that hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? Question mark. Burn. Burn. Baby burn. Burning blood? No. Fire, maybe? Fear, feeling fire. Cyrene ward. Oh, go back. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Basilisk scales are highly prized. Made from basilisk scales. I mean, the only thing that I would think right now is because this, you know... Oh no, it's not quite the eye. Do we have anything that's remotely scaly? I mean... This could be considered as a pattern. Oh, sorry. Black and orange. So orange we know is the first one in the book. Fire and light, heat and life. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Hey, Cyrene ward. The item features a basilisk scale. The amber and obsidian gemstones hint at a connection to fire. Cyrene ward identified. Nice. Solemn Mether. Of the three types of mether, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall that which has been forgotten, or to repair that which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger thaumic field than the other two types. Alright, interesting. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. Oh, sorry, I read him like a boy. I found this down the side of the counter here, just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Okay, what have you... Thank you very much. This is important, and we'll do this in a second, after we close the book. And we call this the Cyrene ward. Sweet. Alright. Let's move them aside for a moment. Something has happened. I don't know what. I need to maybe do this again. Oh. Oh. Second sight. Find the phthalmic lens. What the heck? Okay, so this way I can close it. To the right. Oh, so I can discern the feet. Oh, and now, oh. That's the swirl, right? Okay. Do they all have like a different one? That's the 3. That's also that also has the same one. That's the same as this one. It's only 2. Oh, you know, let me check. Is this the... No, this is something else entirely. But let's move this. This could be it. Okay. Yes! We found another secret. Oh my goodness. What is this? This looks similar to that one up there, right? Gold detailing laid over stone. Warm and smooth. Warm and smooth. Nothing to remark on scent, but inner perception, also nothing. Ah, this is so cool. Nice. Okay. Man, I am so chuffed right now. Just want to have a bit more space again. That's why I'm juggling things a little bit around. You know what? I'm gonna put you down here as well, and you up here, and you down here. Just so I have the unidentified things a little bit closer to each other. I think this one we had, yeah. Oh, we have all of them now. Okay, cool. Then we can move you here, and we leave the rest over here. Sweet. Man. Oh, I'm so chuffed. Audrey. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful. Because he demands our fear. What use is a god that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holger's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. Is she talking about the casket from the story? It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fen is all I require. I don't know if I should help her or not, but I'm gonna do it. Veiled fen. Veiled fen is brightly colored in the light, but clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. Okay, a veiled fen, not a failed ven. A veiled fen. That is interesting. Could it be something like this? Oh, and I know we could check this in here. If I take the weights out and move them up here. Look, if we put it See how this is like illuminated? What did it say? It clouds over after a short period in total darkness. No, this one doesn't cloud over. Oh, but this one does. Did you see how it went dark? Look. Oh, hello, Veiled Fen. This item is brightly colored. When placed in darkness, a drawer or a cupboard, for example, the eye darkens. Nice. Witherance. A witherance is the inverse of a fortinance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone, like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. Oh, so this could be this then, witherance maybe. But for now, let's call this what it is, a veiled fen. Veiled fen. Let's use this one with a different color, different shape. S witherance? Question mark? Wonderful. And we finished up another day. Excellent. 2 really good secrets. The one with the fields, but then also, most importantly, this one, where we can now see the thermic fields of the individual antiquities. That is just amazing. Alright, and now I feel like the episode has gone on long enough. I hope this is plenty. I hope you enjoy it. I certainly had a blast again recording this one, and I'm already looking forward to the next one. But until then, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you again on the next one. Yeah, I hope you look after yourself. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And of course, I hope to see you again. Please look after yourself and take care. Bye-bye.